Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Fifakill, as you know, and today what I have for you is another episode of my 100 plus series on every single map. Today is 133 kills on Fringe, so I hope you enjoy the gameplay. The second round does get absolutely crazy. You know, we just go in on the spawn, just absolutely destroying everyone, so I hope you enjoyed that. It is on hardcore. I'm using the Weevil, and I believe I'm playing solo. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the gameplay, but there is something I want to just tell you guys real quick. As some of you dudes will have noticed, we did hit 30k sub, so that's freaking crazy. I appreciate you guys so much, and for that I'm gonna do the same thing I did for 15k, 'cause, you know, it's kind of a double. And also last time everybody loved it. A load of people said they wanted me to do it again. Every time I've done something like this, everybody's really enjoyed it, and I really enjoy it too, because it gives me a chance to interact with you dudes. So basically until Monday afternoon, or the end of Monday, I'm gonna reply to every comment in the comment section again. We're gonna try and do that as well. So basically this video is going up on Saturday, so for the next 3 days, by the time this video has gone up, I will reply to every single comment. So if there is something you want to ask me, go ahead in the comment section below, ask me something, or just whatever you want to do, go down there, hit me up, and I got you. Alright, so if that's something you're interested in, you want to find something out, just ask me in the comment section below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that idea, if that's something you are interested in. I know last time everybody loved it, and a couple of people, actually a lot of you dudes, have been telling me to do that again. So yeah, it's kind of like Twitch, I guess, in terms of like I get to, you know, reply and talk to all the audience people watching, which I find really really cool. That's the whole reason I do things like Twitch and YouTube, because, you know, it's more of the interactive side of gaming, which is obviously the best bit about it, in my opinion. So that's what's up. Anyways, that just wanted to get that out of the way quickly. Another load of things that have been going on, new weapons and stuff obviously came out for Black Ops 3, pretty dope. I believe there's something called like a Malice, a Carver, a HG40, and then a new sniper, which I do not know the name of, but there's a sniper, an MP40 remake, which is a submachine gun, and then 2 melee weapons or knives, whatever you want to call them. I know there's some pretty cool animations with the knife too. I haven't had any myself on my personal account yet, but I know that a lot of my friends have them on their accounts, so I might try and arrange to go on one of my buddies' accounts and hopefully get a gameplay to show off on those weapons. It'll probably end up being the MP40, but yeah, I haven't tried any of them yet. If you guys do have them, let me know. I'm pretty jealous if you do have them, but if you don't, all good, keep trying. And if you don't really care, you know, that's not that, you know, it's really not essential to get the weapons. They're not that good, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. People have been saying like pay to win and stuff, but it's not really pay to win, because the new weapons really aren't that great. I think they tried to make it balanced, because they don't want to go into the area of pay to win, because that's when the game starts becoming a little bit boring and a little bit what's the word I'm looking for, you know, just not fair, kind of fake, you know, that kind of thing. So the new weapons aren't really overpowered. It's just a cool add-on to the game, something new, something exciting to add. They'll probably make it good at some point, like I've said in a few previous videos. You know, they're going through making all the weapons really good at some point or another, just to make sure that every gun gets its time in the spotlight, I guess you could say. So I think they might go through and do that at some point, but if not, then it's just some cool add-on to the game. But the MP40 remake, the HD40, does look like it's pretty good, so I'm going to try and arrange to use someone's account with that and go for like a nuke or a cool gameplay or something with that. So that might be something you guys want to see. If that is something you would be interested in, let me know in the comments below. Pretty much anything you want to see from my channel in the future, because, you know, that's the thing. Also, I don't know when there is going to be double XP, but double XP will be at some point. It is currently really closing in on Easter now, a couple days off. I know everybody's been getting off school recently on spring break and stuff, so I hope you dudes have an amazing holiday. Let me know what you're going to be up to. I'm just doing my thing, gonna hopefully grind out YouTube and Twitch and everything like that, grind out the game a lot as well. I thought they were gonna have a double XP this weekend, but it turns out I do not think it is. Treyarch haven't tweeted anything, so that's probably gonna end up being next weekend, because it's been a while since the last one. But some of you guys will know, some of you won't. I'm doing something with Fault, so the next double XP comes out, we're gonna attempt to break a world record for the I don't know what to give it away. I'll probably mention it in a commentary when we're finished doing that, but that's something cool we got going on right now, which is why a lot of the gameplays you'll see on my channel in the near future will be on his account. I've been going on there, grinding out, getting some crazy stuff, lots of kill chains, lots of clips, lots of gameplays and stuff like that. So if you do see me on his account, then just know that's the reason why. But this gameplay is on my personal account, I believe, because this gameplay was kind of long ago, I guess you could say. Not really, really long ago, but, you know, also this gameplay is something I wanted to mention quickly. There is a point where I just go on an absolute tear and get a kill chain. It's the nastiest thing I think I've ever done. I just go absolutely off. And, also the second round of this game is just insane. I just go off and murder literally everyone in the world. Also, this gameplay is hardcore, as you'll see. I don't upload too much hardcore, but, you know, this was around the time when I was really enjoying playing hardcore, and it was just a little bit of fun here and there. I might go back and play it at some point, because as you'll see, you know, I was either solo or with one guy, and I can get 133 kills with the first round that wasn't even that good, and I believe I joined late too. And I got 133 kills. There could definitely be some crazy gameplays going on in this game mode and game type on hardcore, etc. And also they've added Nuketown into the normal map rotations, and some of you guys will know I play a lot of Nuketown. I like Nuketown. I'm pretty good at it, so I think hardcore Nuketown for me would definitely bring in some crazy gameplay. So I might try going for that at some point. Let me know if that's something you're interested in, because I do play a lot of Nuketown. I get a lot of crazy gameplays on it, and I think on hardcore it'd be even more ridiculous. Some of you dudes will remember back in Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, hardcore Nuketown gameplays were just the most insane things you've ever seen. A couple like 400 pluses and stuff on domination, just absolutely insane stuff. And I think I could do something pretty nasty, even solo on Nuketown. It wouldn't necessarily have to be hardcore. I've got a lot of crazy core gameplays, but I think there is something special we could do on hardcore. So that's something I want to try out. Also, in this video, you'll see the Weevil's absolutely going off. This was when I think the Weevil's been buffed since then. But yeah, that gun was absolutely insane for hardcore. I've heard that now the best guns for hardcore are things like the Razorback and the Pharaoh and stuff like that, which is another thing I want to say. The Pharaoh is absolutely insane right now. Actually, all the burst weapons seem to be pretty insane. The Pharaoh and the M8 being the most notable. The M8 seems to me like it's back at its original state that it was early race and beta times, like when it was just a one burst every single time. I've had a few nice gameplays with that over the last couple days, so hopefully I'll be able to showcase what I believe is the new best weapon in the game. I didn't use the M8 pretty much since the beginning of the game when we were doing the race and stuff like that, because it took a really big nerf, and it's pretty much the only gun that hasn't been really massively buffed since then. But I think they're giving it its time in the spotlight again. I'm definitely making good use of it. I've used it quite a few times now, and it is melting everyone. So if you haven't already, make sure to go and try that out. And also the Pharaoh, I was told by folks that, you know, the Pharaoh was just absolutely slaying everyone. Didn't really use it, kind of picked up off the floor, thought it was pretty bad, but now they've buffed it again with the recent patch, and I went into a game, picked it up, and just destroyed with it. Same thing with the M8. I was in Nuketown spawn, I picked up an M8 and got a kill chain to finish off a nuclear streak, and it was just insane. And so I've been using those two guns a lot, the M8 probably more because I'm more of an, I think I'm more of an assault rifle guy, I'd say. I don't even know, maybe. I'm kind of 50-50 in this game. This is really the only game where I haven't had like a dominant weapon type. Usually it's either subs or subs or ARs, but this year I've really been dominantly just doing both, to be completely honest, because all the guns in this game are quite usable, and like I said, they're working through, I think, making every gun, you know, have its time at being really good. For example, most of the LMGs were really dominant, or some of the LMGs were really dominant at the beginning of the game, and now they all seem to be pretty bad. Maybe, actually, no, not even. I honestly don't know. I haven't really used anything other than the subs and ARs for a while. But I do know that the Argus took a massive nerf recently. Apparently, it's got like a 50% range decrease, which is insane. But I still seem to be getting melted by it on streak. So who knows, man? It's pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm going through using all these new weapons, and because they're going through making every gun have its time to be really good, which I think is great. It keeps the game fresh, keeps it exciting, and also keeps my gameplay and channel more exciting as a whole, because, you know, you're seeing a little bit more variety and all kinds of different stuff. And yeah, that's just something I wanted to cover quickly. Let me know what your guys' favorite weapons is right now. I haven't really used anything other than the M8 since the new releases, but yeah, that's just something, I guess. Also, loads of new stuff got released with the new update. There's new things you can get out of supply drops, there's new DLC weapons like I mentioned, but I'm really liking what is going on with the supply drop right now. There are the character boasts and taunts and stuff like that. There are some really crazy new ones. You got the Diplo one, for example, which is hilarious. The dude dabs, and you just got crazy stuff. The dude whips, he does backflips. There's all kinds of stuff they added to the game, which I think is really great. You know, it means that they're listening to the community community a lot more now, because obviously they've noticed that that's something that's going around a lot, and they're adding it into the game as more of a comedy factor, and just something extra and cool on the side. I know I got a few laughs out of it, and so do a lot of other people, and it just keeps it fresh and interesting, but it means that they are listening to the community, which means who knows, if we do ask for stuff, maybe they might be more encouraged to do it now. In the future, that could be something which would be a really, really good thing, I think, and quite a big impact on the community, because, you know, we be getting stuff we want, whereas in the past, it's really only been pro players that have had an influence on what goes on within the game, and who knows, maybe we could be seeing some changes like that at some point. Anyway, we're coming up to the end of this video here, about 2 minutes left. The gameplay is drawing to a close. You'll see it's on Fringe. I've been liking Fringe a lot more recently. I know before I absolutely hated the map. I just didn't think it flowed well or anything like that, but I've been getting the chance to play it a lot more recently, and I'm actually really starting to like the map. I know that before everybody said it was one of their favorites, but I really didn't like it at all. I'm definitely starting to get the hang of how to play the map more. I'm starting to get an understanding of the spawns, and it's actually one of my favorite maps now too. It seems to be pretty good for getting gameplays on, just because the way it flows, and also my playstyle really suits this map, as there's a lot of wall runs. I know the other day I played when just tried to stay on the walls on this map as long as I possibly could, and I think I stayed off the ground for like over half the game. So that's pretty insane. There's really no way you can't get to wall, just gliding, jumping, and wall running, which is pretty crazy. That was something else I was thinking of. Maps like this where you can stay off the ground all the time. I think maybe like a not touching the ground nuclear would be a pretty badass thing to do. It would be really, really difficult, and it would definitely take a long amount of time, but I think that'd be a pretty unique and interesting gameplay to watch. It would definitely take a little bit of grinding though, but I think that's something that we might be seeing at some point. And also, all the maps on this game, honestly, have really good wall running spots, some better than others, but there's definitely some maps that I can see having a wall run or only nuclear on. That's something I might try going for, and I want to start maybe going for some of the more unique nuclears, like back in Ghost, everybody used to start going for the litterbug nuclears where you pick up everybody's gun, or just crazy stuff like that, and the switch weapon nuclears. I might try going for stuff like that. I know Connor did a dab after every kill nuclear. Back in Ghost, he'd drink water every time he got a kill, and just unique gameplays like that. That's something I might be doing, because before I really only uploaded the best of the best, but I think maybe uploading some more unique stuff instead of high scores or fast nukes might be something you guys are interested in. Of course, if it is, let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, this video is coming to an end. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. This was another episode of the 100 Plus series. I'm going to try and get a few more of them done soon at some point as well. Also, like I said, 30k for celebration. Going to reply to all the comments in the comment section below until Monday afternoon. So if that's something you're interested in, drop a comment below. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like. If you're new here, drop a subscribe. We just passed 30k, so that's absolutely insane. Appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.